And welcome back. Our final conversation this morning is all about exploring the future of Belizean property in the 21st century. We have been joined by General Manager of Century 21, Dorian Peakman, who's going to talk to us about real estate and a fair that's upcoming. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. I like that exploring property, Belizean property in the 21st century.
Yes,
and it goes hand in hand with the brand Century 21. So that's nice. Yeah, Isani, I'm here this morning representing Century 21, and this weekend we're having a real estate fair in Belize City. So we will have pop-ups as well. So a lot of local businesses will be there on hand. We have Soul Clay Jewelry, I believe, Candles by K, Blossoming Successes. These are all local brands that people are familiar with that appear at pop-ups throughout the city and throughout the country. We'll also have mechas, which is very popular.
Everywhere.
Right, you come out and get those margaritas. And we'll have other food options as well. We'll have Dilma teas having a display there as well. But more importantly, what we want to highlight and showcase are properties that we have listed with Century 21. And we want to showcase a lot of the more affordable properties. So we're targeting first-time homeowners or first-time landowners. That's really the target audience for this real estate fair.
Okay.
There's this notion, perhaps it's a misconception that people have where real estate is concerned, that it's primarily for persons who are intending to invest in Belize, but not necessarily those who we consider to be locals, Belizeans. When you think real estate, we think, okay, it's a foreigner who's going to come in and purchase property.
Yeah, and we have to try to get away, and Belizeans really have to try to get away from that mindset where they look at real estate investment or expatriates coming in and investing in Belize. And what's happening is we have the opportunity to do it, that we're here now. And I would really try to encourage people to kind of look into it and invest, for Belizeans to invest in their own country, and that's kind of why we're having this. If you look at the market right now, property has been appreciating and appreciates yearly. We like the Belizean mindset in terms of, you would go and finance a vehicle at $50,000, with a 10% interest rate. You have some financial institutions offering interest rates for property purchases at 7%, some as low as 5% even. And this is not something that depreciates 10 minutes after you purchase it and drive it off the lot. This is something that appreciates with time that you can hand down to generations after you. So we really need to start thinking about real estate as an investment here in Belize, in terms of, a lot of people like to say that's kind of the Belizean stock market. We don't really have a stock market in Belize, but people who are savvy use real estate. They invest in real estate. And real estate's one of those things where a lot of people use it to hedge themselves against inflation.
What sort of information can we expect from this fair? And I ask specifically because the majority of your populace in Belize are young people, and they probably never owned a property before. They're the middle class to lower class in terms of income, and so for them it would probably, in their minds, probably be better to rent something than to invest in a property. So what sort of information or guidance or advice can we receive from this fair?
Well, we've partnered with several financial institutions and they will be on site this Saturday, and it's at the Betalco parking lot at number 1 North Front Street. It's right at the corner of North Front Street and Knopp Street, across from the Century 21 office. That's the location. But like I said, we'll have representatives from the various financial institutions on site. We'll have loan officers from the Belize Bank. They'll be there to support with lending options, and you can get approved on the spot actually for financing. We'll have representatives from the Development Finance Corporation. We'll have representatives, I believe Sagicor confirmed, and they're one of the lending institutions that are offering loans as low as 5%. So 5% interest. So that's incredible. Also, I believe we'll have a representative from one of the major credit unions as well. We'll have representatives from BWS because a question that we have is in terms of utilities and connection. So we'll have representatives from the public utilities as well. So,
What interest are we hoping to generate from this, other than perhaps being able to sell some properties, right? Is it that we want to inform Belizeans and anybody else out there that there are all these properties to look at from various price points and what have you?
yeah, I mean, we just want to build awareness and create awareness to what's out there, and also to help people. That's why we've partnered with the financial institutions to provide lending options and give more information as well about those various lending options. And also, we have properties for as low as $40,000. So that's a great entry level. And so we have a block of properties, about 40 properties in the Los Lagos area, which is a developed community, already developed, a lot of middle class residents, middle to upper class residents, utilities are already there, infrastructure is already there. I know you had the mayor on this morning, he lives in the same community. So, I mean, it's a really great community to get in, and at an entry point of $45,000, it's a great investment.
And this is catered to Belizeans from across the country, right? So if I want to see a property in PG, per se.
Yeah, and we have properties, I mean, and we're not limited to just those properties. We will have a shuttle on site to take people to some of the properties that are within range, like the Los Lagos property, perhaps. You know, they can go and they can view the property and kind of walk the property and get a feel for it. So we'll provide that service as well on Saturday. But we have properties in, like you said, in PG. We have properties available in Key Cocker. We have properties available in Corozal. So we have properties available all over. Like I said, we're showcasing the more affordable properties, but anybody can come out and, you know, if you have interest in buying property anywhere in the country, Century 21, of course, we have listings all over.
To the best of your knowledge, is this the first real estate fair? Because maybe I'm behind on it, so you'll forgive me.
No. And we've participated in others before. So banks typically tend to have loan fairs where they'll invite the real estate companies. Lately, I've seen they've been doing a lot of it with the auto dealers, where they have loan fairs for automobiles, and they've had loan fairs for real estate as well that we participated in. But we just decided to take this on our own, and we've invited some of those banks and financial institutions to come on board and assist us with the financing portion of it. So we're just doing it on our own with just our listings that we have available.
I think my final question would be for somebody that is interested in looking at a property, first time person looking at a property, what would be some of their requirements? What would they need?
Really, I mean, for Belizeans, I mean, you really don't need much other than, you know, if you have financially out. And so I should mention as well for Saturday, we've tried to we've tried to take all the complications and difficulties out of this. So we do have appraisals. A lot of the banks will require you have an appraisal before they approve you for lending. So what we've done, we've already gotten some of the properties appraised, and we'll have a special. So it's usually an appraisal costs about $400 to do. We've gotten it down to where it's $250. You pay your $250, you get your appraisal, you take it to the loan officer right there on site. You can get pre-approved and purchase the property right there immediately. So
yeah, that does take away a lot of the stress.
Yeah. So we've tried to make it as simple as possible for people coming out.
All right. So one more time for our viewers, when, where, what time should they be out there, and what should we expect?
It's Saturday, this coming Saturday, August 9th, at the Batalco parking lot, right at the corner of Map Street and North Front Street. And it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And again, we'll have various pop-up vendors, and we'll have drinks on sale with mechas. There will be food options available. And more importantly, you can come out and take a look at affordable properties that you can purchase.
All right. Well, Dorian, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And if you are interested in any of these properties, if you just want to hear more about it, of course, head on down to the 21st Century Real Estate Fair that's taking place. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back to wrap things up. Don't go away.